Hey there, I'm Lee from Play Guitar Academy. I help frustrated guitar players get back to getting better at the guitar. What are suspended chords? Today we're going to talk about what they are and how to use them. Well, these are chords you find as you're learning songs. Usually, I would say in intermediate, that's where I hear about people wondering about suspended chords the most. It's commonly thought of a chord where the third is replaced by one of two notes, either the fourth or the second. A sus4 chord is where, we're going to take this D for example. So the sus4 chord, we would take the third of the chord. In the case of D, it's an F sharp, and we're going to replace it with the fourth. Now take a listen to that. It's a neat sound. Suspended chords are really, really cool sounding chords. And when you see something, a D sus chord or anything like that, you would normally do this, replace that third with the fourth. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you can replace the third note of the chord with the second. Here's a D sus2 chord. So I removed my F sharp in my D chord and let the open E string ring. E in the key of D is the second. So it has a very different sound than the sus4. Here's the sus2. The sound of a suspended chord is very interesting. Most chords that we play have some sort of a third in it. And the third note of the scale determines whether it's a major sound, happy, or a minor sound, which is sad. In both of these cases, both of the suspended chords, sus4 and sus2, there is no third. So it's not a happy sound, it's not a sad sound. It's very different. Let's look at a C sus4 and a sus2. Let's take a look there. So here's our regular C major chord. Our third is being played on the D string, the second fret, with our second finger. Now if I made it a sus4, all I have to do is tuck my pinky underneath here on the third fret on the A string. And when I let go and go back to the third, it resolves. Now if I wanted to use it as a sus2 chord, I'd just lift my second finger and it resolves back to the regular chord. So I'll do them both again. Here's now the sus2. Both of them wanted to resolve. Now this is to a major chord. One thing is I was not playing the high E string because that's the third. I was leaving that out, so I'm muting the high E string there. I'm only playing the C major, the inside four strings. But what happens if you had a minor chord, a C minor? I'm just going to play these three notes right here, a C minor triad, C, E flat, and G. I'm using the A, the D, and the G strings. Now, what if I went up to the fourth and covered up that E flat, which is the minor third? Still works. I think the resolution from the sus4 to the major third is much stronger than the let's see here. It's much stronger than the minor, but it works. So it's a really neat chord to use in very certain situations. And one of the uses that's the best way to use this is when you have a long time to play one chord. So say you have 4 measures and you're just playing a D chord. Here's the second measure. What I was doing was, on the 4th beat of each measure, I was lifting up that F sharp and getting the sus2 sound. It adds interest. Here's D without it. It's okay now. It's starting to get old, right? Now it's really getting old. Something needs to happen. So when you have a long time where you have to play one chord, using the suspended chords can add interest to your song, and they don't change the functioning of the chord. It won't be wrong to play that over those. It adds just a little bit of neat sound to it. The Who use them a ton. There's a ton of the Who's most popular songs that are based on a suspended chord. Really, really neat sound. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure that you pick up my free gift to you. It's my guide to clear sounding chords. It's over at playguitaracademy.com/chord guide. Check out all the other videos in this series, and I'll see you on the next video.